This video explains the features, functions, and precautions for installation of pH meter with an automatic calibration function, MAC-1600. This is the table of contents. First, we will introduce the features of MAC-1600 and where it should be used. One of the distinctive features of this product is an automatic calibration function. It automatically and accurately performs 2-point calibration using pH standard solutions. This enables long-term stable pH monitoring and improving the accuracy of pH control. You can reduce routine maintenance time. It is mainly used for locations where a large number of pH meters are installed covering a wide range, remote locations, and hazardous locations where frequent calibration is difficult to be performed. Especially, a location where the interval of cleaning and calibrating is short is recommended to be installed. Also, it is characterized by its high cleaning efficiency by a lift-up type cleaning with a chemical solution. For this reason, it is used in locations where there is a lot of dirt, such as chemical injection pH control line and sewage treatment facilities. It is also used in iron manufacturing and chemical plants. This section introduces previous model of pH meter MAC series equipped with the automatic calibration function. The previous model, MAC-355, was released in 2005. Since then, it has been proven in the past. MAC-355 underwent a model change in 2021, and MAC-1600 has been released. MAC-1600 has the same structure as MAC-355, but some new specifications are selectable. Front sides of MAC-355 and MAC-1600 face different directions, but they have almost the same size, so there is no problem for installation of MAC-1600 on the same place as MAC-355 is installed. A tip replaceable pH electrode can be selected as one of the new specifications for MAC-1600. A tip replaceable pH electrode help increase response speed of automatic calibration by approximately 3 minutes. In addition, the amount of use of standard solution is also reduced by 30%. Additionally, moving the pH control unit to the liquid feed control unit from the transmitter enables 2-channel measurement optionally. 2-channel measurement will be explained at the end of the presentation. This section introduces the configuration of the device. pH meter with automatic calibration function consists of the operating display unit, liquid feed control unit, cleaning liquid feed unit, and lift-up detector. Display of measured value, keying, and input/output are done on the operating display unit. The image shows display of 2-channel measurement. The liquid feed control unit feeds standard solution and chemical solution using the force of instrumentation air. It contains 2 tanks of standard solution. It also contains a pH control unit. The lead wire of the electrode is connected to this terminal. pH control unit is constructed in a closed configuration so that it does not come into contact with water. The cleaning liquid feed unit controls washing water or tap water. Fill this chemical tank with the chemical solution. Please use 5% hydrochloric acid. The lift-up detector consists of pH electrode, electrode holder, cleaning calibration tank, air cylinder and mounting bracket. The main unit and the cleaning calibration tank are connected by various tubes. This is attached to the pole stand, but there are various other detectors which can be attached in a different method. This section explains specifications of the detector and precautions of installation. Detectors can be selected from 3 types by standard. Identify which type of detector is suitable for the installation location. The first specification is the immersion type vessel type A. This is attached to a pole stand, etc. Holders are attached to the front of the horizontal fittings. By changing the position to attach to the pole stand, the length of the holder and the wall surface can be adjusted in 4 levels. Install the main unit and the detector as close as possible. Keep the distance between the main unit and the detector within the max 5 meters. The liquid feed and 5 meters air tube are included as standard. 10 meters tube is also available as an option. During cleaning and calibration, the air cylinder rises the holder. Stroke length is 600 millimeters. Make sure there is enough space above the detector to allow the electrode holder to be pulled out upwards. In addition to stroke length, an additional height is required for removal. If there is a distance to the water surface, Type A may not be suitable. In this case, the detector mounting bracket for the deep tank can be applied as a special specification. Contact for more information. The pole stand for mounting the detector must be prepared by users. Holder material is either PP or transparent PVC. PP is translucent and resistant to temperatures up to 80 degrees Celsius. The transparent PVC can withstand temperatures up to 60 degrees Celsius. Because of its transparency, it has a feature that makes it easy to understand the volume of the internal liquid. When installing outdoors, be sure to use the holder made from PVC, because holder made from PP deteriorates due to the influence of UV rays. The second specification is the immersion type vessel type B. This is installed on the flange at the upper part of the tank. Prepare the lower part of the flange and install it there. The flange standard is 50 AJIS 10 KFF, flat face, flange mating. With the sealing material, packing or gasket, with the plant side flange, the screws and nuts, please prepare at the construction company. Here is an image viewed from the side. It is not sealed with a flange, so it can only be used with atmospheric pressure, no pressure applied, in the tank. This is the state that we are measuring. During cleaning and calibration, the holder rises by the air cylinder. Stroke length is 250 mm in standard specifications. Stroke length 600 mm as shown in the illustration can also be available. For the third specification is water sampling type detector. Its case, chamber, is attached to the piping. Measure the sample water under pressure by flowing it. The bottom is the sample water inlet and the side is the sample water outlet. The yellow part is the customer's piping. Install a flow adjustment valve in front of the sample water inlet. Sampling water wastewater should be within the limits of 2 to 10 liters per minute. The sample water drainage should be as short as possible, and open to the atmosphere so that back pressure is not applied. Standard flange specifications are as follows respectively. During cleaning and calibration, the holder rises by the air cylinder. Here, we will introduce cleaning and calibration of MAC-1600. This is the pH electrode. Set the cleaning calibration tank on the upper water surface. The operation starts at a set cycle. The transmission output of the measured value is held. First, it cleans the holder by spraying the cleaning water. Lifts up the holder from water by air cylinder. Next, it cleans by spraying chemical solution to the electrode. Jet spraying of chemical solution is effective in dissolving crystalline dirt. The chemical solution will not be diluted since it is lifted up for cleaning. Then jet spraying of cleaning water is applied to wash away the dissolved dirt and adhered chemicals. The pH 7 standard solution is discharged. The sensitive part of the electrode is covered by standard solution. Then the first calibration is performed as the instrument conducts stability check. It moves on to the second standard solution after water cleaning. When the calibration of the second standard solution is finished, then it cleans with water. The holder descends and the electrode is submerged in the sample water. Measurement will resume after the transmission output hold release time is up. These are the entire series of the operation. This section explains selecting specification of the electrode. There are 3 types of electrodes available. Electrode EL5600 for general use has been proven in the past. Previous MAC-355 and other devices adopted it. Glass electrode, comparison electrode, liquid junction and lead wire are integrated. As for tip replaceable electrode GSS314B, glass electrode chip and liquid junction are replaceable. Replacement of these tips achieves maintainability and low running costs. This can help reduce maintenance expense compared to replacement of whole electrode. GSS314B responds more quickly than EL5600. Therefore, the time for automatic calibration can be shortened by approximately 3 minutes. However, electrical conductivity of sample water requires 100 ms/m or more. If it is lower, EL5600 type may be suitable. The third specification is the car memo pH electrode. This electrode adopts a differential pH measuring electrode, which enables highly stability and accurate pH measurements. This electrode has an embedded memory inside. Since the calibration data is stored in the electrode itself, it is also possible to calibrate with other pH meters compatible with the COM-MO pH electrode or the optional COM1 type USB adapter. Here is an introduction of the necessary utilities. The power supply voltage is 100 to 240 VAC, 50/60ths of a Hertz. Provided to the operating display section. As washing water, tap water or industrial water can be used, but please prepare this one. Here is a piping example. Install an air stop valve in the immediate vicinity of the instrument for flushing and stopping water at the time of strainer cleaning. In addition, install a pressure gauge for checking supply pressure. The water pressure ranges from 0.2 to 0.5 megapascals. If the cleaning supply water pressure exceeds half a megapascal, install a pressure reducing valve. Attach the strainer attached to the product to the piping near the instrument. Make sure to place the screen removal screw pointed downward at that time. This is to allow dirt, chips, etc. in the washing water to accumulate on the screen, net. Supply of instrumentation air is required. This is used to raise the holder and inject the chemical. Prepare a pressure of 0.2 to 0.7 megapascals. This section explains how the main unit is protected. Its structure is IP54 and dustproof type. Basically, please install the main unit indoors. In the case of outdoor installation, rain middle dot proof and sunproof are necessary. The integrated type is the standard specification of the main unit. Assemble the transmitter and the liquid feed control unit to the stainless steel pole stand. Fix the base with pole stand for installation. Fix it at 4 points with anchors or other bolts. There are also fields where concrete and metal bases are constructed for anchors. This section explains the input and output signals. First, the transmission output is explained. The transmission output converts range of pH into a current signal. The signal is then output. The defaults are pH 0 to 14 for DC 420 mA. The scope of pH can be changed by keying to the scale of the receiving part, such as the control panel. For example, 2 to 12 pH can be used for DC 420 mA. Water temperature can also produce transmission output. For DC 420 mA, arbitrarily set in 40 C width or more. For example, 0 to 50 degrees Celsius can be set. The alarm contact output can output a contact output when an instrument failure occurs. This section describes instrument failure signal. A closed contact signal is output when the instrument is in a fault condition, such as when calibration cannot be performed. As the closed contact signals are output collectively, it is necessary to check the type of error. There are also standard solution shortage signal, cleaning liquid shortage signal, and power source blown signal. These signals are output immediately after the fault occurs. This section explains control contact input. A closed contact input is the function to start the instrument. Next, we will explain the automatic calibration start signal and the automatic clean start signal. Cleaning and calibration are performed at the set cycle. Besides, it can be started remotely from outside the instrument by inputting a contact signal. Calibration and cleaning are started by closed contact input 100 mm second width or more. The terminals of each type of input and output use M3 screws. Prepare the cable with the crimp terminal for M3 attached. Refer to the specifications and manual for the specifications of the terminals and cables used. Here are some useful features of MAC-1600 that will help users and maintenance companies. Holder side cleaning is also possible at the setting. When the holder cleaning function is set to on, the side surface of the electrode holder is cleaned before cleaning the electrodes. Water washing and chemical cleaning are performed with the electrode holder repeatedly rising and lowering. If crystalline foulings adhere to and grow on the upper part of the holder water surface, this side cleaning is effective. In this case, the time required for automatic calibration and automatic cleaning becomes longer, and the consumption of washing water and chemicals will also increase. By removing the electrode holder from the lift-up mechanism, calibration with the standard solution in a beaker is possible like a regular pH meter. Manual calibration is possible with the standard solution placed in a container at the time of inspection, etc. This is the new function added to MAC-1600, although calibration for MAC-355 was solely operated in the regular calibration sequence. This is the third feature. Due to a shutdown of the factory's effluent line, there seems to be a period in which the water surface drops and the electrodes are exposed. In such cases, you can put it into standby mode. In the standby mode, cleaning water is ejected periodically to prevent electrode drying. Cleaning water is sprayed for 10 seconds at the set cycle. Start by manual key operation or remote contact input. This function is convenient when the effluent line in the factory is stopped, etc. This section introduces new features of 2CH specifications as an option. As an option, 2 sets of electrodes can be connected to a transmitter. Measurement of the sample water in the same tank with 2 detectors enables double measurement to some extent. Here are 2 functions using 2-channel measurements. It is not supposed that 2 detectors are used to measure separate sample water. This section explains the automatic transmission output switching, measurement complement, function. Normally, the measured value is put on hold during automatic cleaning and calibration, resulting in missing. For the 2CH specification, during automatic calibration and automatic cleaning, automatic switching and complementing to the transmission output of sub-side makes it possible to measure without missing. Select the preferred measurement CH from the 4 operating modes. Fixed CH1 preferred. Fixed CH2 preferred. The following are the 4 functions: switching to the preferred cleaning and calibration, alternate switching, judging by electrode performance calibration, and electrode performance priority. This function enables measurement without missing data. We will explain the good pH monitoring function. This is a function to calculate the difference of each measured value and to execute auto-cleaning or auto-calibration when the difference of measured values between parallel CHs become large. The order of the cleaning and calibration operations can be set. An alarm is issued if the difference between measured values is still large after both channels return to measurement. In this way, MAC-1600 is able to measure with less missing, thanks to its two-channel measurement. That's all for today. We would appreciate it if you could add MAC-1600 to your list of candidates for pH meter consideration. For specific cases and prices, contact our salesperson. Note that the illustrations used in this seminar differ in the dimensions and appearance of the actual product. Refer to the specifications sheet, delivery specifications and manual for more information on the instrument.